energizing your soul through the inspired Word of God. This is your daily devotional reading.
Our Daily Bread, Testimonies for the Church, Volume 1, January 20th, Wives of Ministers. Not I, but Christ, be honored, loved, exalted. Not I, but Christ, be seen, be known, be heard. Not I, but Christ, in every look and action. Not I, but Christ, in every thought and word. Wives of ministers, who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Proverbs chapter 31 and verse 10. I saw the wives of ministers. Some of them are no help to their husbands, yet they profess the third angel's message. They think more of studying their own wishes and pleasure than the will of God, or how they can hold up the hands of their husbands by their faithful prayers and careful walk. I saw that some of them take so willful and selfish a course that Satan makes them his instruments and works through them to destroy the influence and usefulness of their husbands. They feel at liberty to complain and murmur if they are brought through any strait places. They forget the sufferings of the ancient Christians for the truth's sake and think that they must have their wishes and way and follow their own will. They forget the sufferings of Jesus, their master. They forget the man of sorrows who was acquainted with grief, he who had not where to lay his head. They do not care to remember that holy brow pierced with a crown of thorns. They forget him, who bearing his own cross to Calvary fainted beneath its burden. Not merely the burden of the wooden cross, but the heavy burden of the sins of the world was upon him. They forget the cruel nails driven through his tender hands and feet, and his expiring, agonizing cries, my God, why hast thou forsaken me?" After all this suffering endured for them, they feel a strong unwillingness to suffer for Christ's sake. These persons I saw are deceiving themselves. They have no part nor lot in the matter. They have hold of the truth, but the truth has not hold of them. When the truth, the solemn, important truth, gets hold of them, self will die. Then the language will not be, I will go there, I will not stay here. But the earnest inquiry will be, where does God want me to be? Where can I best glorify Him? And where can our united labors do the most good? Their will should be swallowed up in the will of God. The willfulness and lack of consecration that some of the ministers' wives manifest will stand in the way of sinners. The blood of souls will be upon their garments. Some of the ministers have borne a strong testimony in regard to the duty and the wrongs of the church, but it has not had its designed effect, for their own companions needed all the straight testimony that had been borne, and the reproof came back upon themselves with great weight. They let their companions affect them and drag them down, prejudicing their minds, and their usefulness and influence are lost. They feel desponding and disheartened and realize not the true source of the injury. It is close at home. These sisters are closely connected with the work of God if He has called their husbands to preach the present truth. These servants, if truly called of God, will feel the importance of the truth. They are standing between the living and the dead and must watch for souls as they that must give an account. Solemn is their calling, and their companions can be a great blessing or a great curse to them. They can cheer them when desponding, comfort them when cast down, and encourage them to look up and trust fully in God when their faith fails. Or they can take an opposite course, look upon the dark side, think they have a hard time, exercise no faith in God, talk their trials and unbelief to their companions, indulge a complaining, murmuring spirit, and be a dead weight and even a curse to them. This passage was taken from Testimonies for the Church, Volume 1, pages 137 and 138. Our Daily Bread. Maranatha, the Lord is coming.
I encourage you to be ye doers of the word and not hearers only. Thank you for listening, and be sure to join us tomorrow for your daily devotional reading.